The extradition of Gulen is just one of several issues that have strained the relationship between the two countries. Washington, U.S. President Donald Trump told his Turkish counterpart Tayyip Erdogan that Washington would take a look at the possibility of extraditing a U.S.-based Muslim cleric who Ankara suspects of being behind a 2016 coup attempt, but he made no commitment, the White House said on Tuesday. The only thing he said is that we would take a look at it, White House spokeswoman Sarah Sanders told reporters. Nothing further at this point beyond that. Nothing committal at all in that process. Turkey's foreign minister said on Sunday that Trump told Erdogan that Washington was working on extraditing the cleric, Fethullah Gulen, a former Erdogan ally who has lived in self-imposed U.S. exile for nearly 2 decades. Asked about the comment on Monday, another White House official said only that Trump did not commit to extraditing Gulen when he spoke to Erdogan at the Group of 20 summit in Buenos Aires last month. The official offered no further detail on the conversation. Turkish officials blame Gulen for a failed coup in Turkey in which rogue soldiers attacked parliament and shot unarmed civilians. Gulen denies any involvement. The extradition of Gulen is just one of several issues that have strained the relationship between the two countries. The U.S. and Turkey, NATO allies, have gone through a rough patch in 2018, exacerbated by the Turkish detention of a U.S. pastor. Turkey's release of the pastor, Andrew Brunson, was a tremendous step toward improved relations, Trump said in October, while denying he made a deal with Ankara for the move. But tensions flared again last week over the two countries' positions on Syria. The Pentagon warned that unilateral military action into northeast Syria by any party would be unacceptable, after Turkey said it would launch a new military operation in the region. Trump said last month he was not considering extraditing Gulen as part of efforts to ease Turkish pressure on Saudi Arabia over the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi in Istanbul. Topics. Sarah Sanders. White House updated the 22nd of December 2018. December 22, 2018. 0 Palestinian president to dissolve parliament. Hamas irate Ramallah. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas pledged on Saturday to implement a court ruling and dissolve the parliament controlled by his rival Hamas movement, triggering warnings of chaos from the group. Abbas' announcement is the latest in a series of bitter splits and rivalries between his Fatah party and Hamas, which began in 2007 when Hamas routed his forces and took over Gaza, keeping his rule limited to parts of the Israeli-occupied West Bank. Since then, the Palestinian Legislative Council, where Hamas holds a majority after a 2006 landslide victory against Fatah, has been largely disabled. If done, breaking up the legislature would remain symbolic, maintaining the already entrenched political divide between Gaza and the West Bank. We resorted to the Constitutional Court and the court decided to dissolve the PLC and called for parliamentary elections in 6 months, and we have to execute this decision immediately, Abbas told a Palestinian Liberation Organization meeting in Ramallah. He accused Hamas of blocking Egyptian efforts to restore Palestinian unity, a charge Hamas vehemently denies. Abbas says the dissolution of the parliament aims to pressure Hamas into accepting proposals for national reconciliation. Egypt has brokered numerous deals to end the Palestinian split, but none has been fully implemented, with Hamas and Fatah trading blame over their failure. In Gaza, Hamas lawmakers meet at the PLC, but most of independent members and other parliamentary blocs like Fatah and the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine boycott the sessions to protest the disunity. The laws issued by Hamas legislators are limited to Gaza. Yahya Musa, a Hamas lawmaker, warned that ending the PLC destroys the political system and opens the door to chaos in the Palestinian arena. This is a ready-made recipe for chaos, he told the Associated Press by phone. Hamas is likely to ignore the court order, insisting that the PLC expires automatically when a new one is formed following general elections.